Hello and welcome to Rail and Rail Enthusiast, and today you find me on one of the top 10 least used stations in Warwickshire. It's the lovely Water Orton. The original station for Water Orton opened in 1842 with two platforms connected with the footbridge and had two station buildings on both. However, the main one was considered to be on the Birmingham side. As seen here, they were quite the structures, consisting of around 5 brick-built rooms. This remained the case until the turn of the 20th century, when additional routes meant that the station had to be relocated to its present location, some 220 yards to the west. It was opened in 1909. The location meant the new station building was elevated on the road bridge, with a goods lift and stairs down to the platform levels. A substantial covered shelter went along most of the island platform, as seen clearly here in this photograph. The lower floor of the building also contained the station master's office, as well as porter's room and a coal store. There was a huge marshalling yard near the station, as you can see in this map, as well as conventional sidings. Certainly a very busy location, and would have been a great place to watch all the train movements. There have been 3 signal boxes here, one at the original station and the second being at the newer one. However, this was demolished by a derailed freight train in the mid-1950s. Its replacement, however, didn't last that long, as it was removed in 1969, some 3 years after the goods yard closed. After the 1970s, the marshalling yard was mainly removed and the station started its slow decline. Although at time of filming the main building remains, the platform canopy has disappeared, and the building now only operates as a stairway down to the platform, and sadly, no ticket office remains. Okay, unusual for me, I'm going to start a station walk the other end of the station. I'm not going to start with the station building this time, I'll lead up to that. So I'm going to start down there by the fencing. Okay, then up the far end of Water Orton Station, there are bits of evidence of previous sidings, etc. I mean, this overgrown area here has palisade fencing just over the side of it, and it is rather a wide area. More obvious is a little bit there in the distance. You can see an area there which I would imagine was previous sidings. You can see the way they're coming away from that line, and as you can see, the station would have platform would have gone a little bit further on, but they've chopped it off here now. That isn't the car park. Car park's just over there. But you get a lovely view of that station building from here. It really is quite nice. In fact, quite nice doesn't describe it. It's a very nice station building. It's just a shame that a lot of it's now boarded up, but at least it's still being used and it hasn't been demolished, which is always nice to see. What is nice about this island platform is obviously very, very wide, but they have taken care to put these little planters in, and it's nice to see that they're well looked after. I thought that was an old one, but it's not. It's got a March 04 label on it. And as we come down towards the station, 2 metal benches which look fairly new. The only problem I see with these are, and it's a very hot day today, and I've already had a little fill, and yes, they are rather hot. So if you've only got a t-shirt on and you don't realise, that's going to be burning your back a bit. But still, it's seating, nice to see. And there's another planter just there. 2 tracks this side, and that far left-hand one, as we saw when we came in, is used sometimes as a passing loop for freight. And a little bit further down, 2 more benches, and you've also got the dot matrix displays. Further on from that, we have got a waiting shelter. And that waiting shelter does have an induction loop, which is very good to see. That's the road over bridge, and obviously the station, which we're now going to have a little look inside. Okay, the old signal there as you come up to the wooden stairs of the station building. I don't know how far around we can go around here. Oh, we can go around pretty far. There we go, look at that. That's quite impressive. Oh, I see he's blanked off here. Fantastic. Turn around, you see the Water Orton sign there, platform information. Water Orton sign. This is the way out. Let's have a look at these stairs. It's the only thing I'll say about Water Orton, it doesn't look fully accessible, which is a bit of a disappointment. It could be a way of putting lifts in here. I don't know whether they've ever considered it, but I suppose because it is one of the least used, they probably won't. Some nice signage. The Onward Travel Information Board, and that really, unfortunately, is all you can get into, which is a real shame. There's some original windows here. As we go out onto the roadway, what a busy roadway. You just see on there 1908 on the down drain pipe. That's the brand new West Midlands Railway Water Orton sign. All these little bits that have still been left there, which I do like. It's fantastic, haven't been taken away yet. Information boards. As I look down onto the passing loop and up towards the signals there at the end, the car park on the left hand side there. And again, this side gives you a very good look over across the lines. And you also see from here, I don't know how good this is going to come up on the camera because I'm going right into the sun. I'll try and do my best. You've got the old original windows there. And to be honest with you, some of them are really crumbling away. And down there as well you can see, although the original building is here, it's in a pretty sorry state at that point. I don't know whether they want to repair that. My worry is, of course, is they will eventually demolish that and just put a lift shaft in, and that'll be the end of that. I'd hope not, but as you can see, all these waiting areas down here that are not open, you can see that. And unfortunately, it's all going to a bit of rack and ruin, which is such a shame for such a fantastic looking building. From the other side of the road bridge, you can see the tracks there that converge and move off into the distance, I should say. Not a bad place for photographs and videography. I imagine if you get a special coming through here, that'll look quite nice. That's all the Water Orton sign there. As you come down the steps, obviously there's no ticket office, so it's a automated ticketing machine, which looks fairly new actually. As does the help point, just in front of the waiting shelter we saw a moment ago. This is a fantastic location to see many freight and passenger movements. The statistics for Water Orton are that it opened in 1842. It currently, at time of filming, has 1 train per hour with no services on a Sunday. And the entry and exit figures for 2022-2023 were 39,384. If it's history you're after, Water Orton has it in the bucket load. The wood building behind me is absolutely fantastic. It's nice to see that the steps up to that building are still intact. However, it is a shame that the building isn't being looked after that well. And I fear for its future. I would hope not, but I would imagine in the future they might get rid of the building, put a couple of lift shafts in. But I hope I'm wrong, because you wouldn't want to lose a building of that stature. As far as the actual lines and the experience for the enthusiast, absolutely fantastic. You'll get lots of light train movements, you'll get a lot of freight. If you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment and subscribe. And if you can, get out there, get on the railway and see where it takes you. Thanks very much for watching.